All right, Blues, I'm back here again with Alex. As you know, if you've checked out our Raheem Sterling video, we've been looking into some of the transfer stories you've been talking about the most, and we've been talking about the most in our transfer targets, and going in a bit detail of whether we think they were going to come to City or not, and if they're good enough to play for City. But I don't think that second question is even relative to this one. Paul Pogba to Manchester City. Can we pull off the biggest transfer coup in ages?
I mean, that's the question, isn't it?
So I asked you.
It's just convenient, Adam. I hope so. I think, yeah, can we do it? Yeah. Will we do it? Are different questions. £80 million seems to be the fee. £65 million in wages over a 5-year contract.
Is that too much? We talked about on the Sterling video, 40 million quid being maybe too much for Sterling. Is £80 million too much for Pogba? It's weird, isn't it?
This is for a player that's taken an Italian football team, which, and this isn't knocking Italian football, but they've not really been major players on the European scene for some time. I think that's unfair to say. Juventus especially haven't been a massive player on the European scene in the last 5-10 years. All of a sudden, Paul Pogba has dragged them through, with help from Vidal and Tevez and so on, but pretty much been the main man and dragged them to a Champions League football, and they've been beaten by Barcelona, who in my opinion are the best club in the world. I don't think that is to be sniffed at. He's 20, he's young. He's a player that has, there's a defined role that City need to fill with Pogba. And if he comes in, I can see him being value for money from the off.
Yeah, I mean, as well, it's like you say, he's the ready-made replacement for the whole of our midfield, basically. And he's won the European Golden Boy, so did Raheem Sterling, so did Anderson. That's been mentioned before. But he is the player, he's ready-made, I think. I think that's the thing. Sterling and maybe a few others that we've been linked to have got all this potential. Pogba is ready-made with potential to get even better. Like you say, he's just been in a Champions League final, and a few people have said that he didn't play very well. I thought he was brilliant. They lost, but he was brilliant. I've seen him play a few times, and sometimes I thought, is he really living up to the hype? But obviously he is. He scores goals. He's brilliant defensively. He's got to be the one. If we pull it off, it's major. It means that we've beaten off the likes of Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, PSG, even Chelsea and United, and we've gone.
Oh man, it'd be great to stick two fingers up to United. I mean, that'd be fantastic. But here's the thing, isn't it, is that you look at, there's a role for him at City. He's definitely the sort of player, he'd be the perfect kind of player that we need, but Xavi has just left Barcelona. And he must look at that and go, I know exactly what I need to do at Barcelona. I look at what they need me for. He guaranteed game time at Barcelona, and they could build their midfield around him from day one. When Yaya Toure was going to Inter or PSG, and that looked like a dead cert 3 months ago, you knew exactly where Pogba was going to go. Now it's like, is he going to take Yaya's role or Fernandinho's role? Is he going to be a new role? And that's what I think is that we're competing with. Guaranteed first team football at the best club in the world.
I think that's the thing, isn't it? It's competition. We are now, it's mad to think that we are now competing with Barcelona and Real Madrid for arguably the best young talent in the world. And there's still a chance that we're going to get him. It's mad to think that, but that's the kind of playing field we're on. We're no longer like...
competing with Wolves.
Yeah, we're no longer...
Diamanti, Kamara,
yeah,
or
it's not Mido days, is it? But it's, for me, if we sign Paul Pogba, we announce ourselves properly. We haven't played that well in Europe yet being the key word. This would announce us on the European stage massively. Oh my God, Paul Pogba has just turned down a move to Barca. But that's the other thing, isn't it? If he does move to Barca, he's got to go back to Juve until, I think it's January, February time, and twiddle his thumbs whilst they sort out their transfer ban, and I don't know what's going on there. But that's the other thing, he can come and he can play from the... I just want him. I just want him. Honestly, I don't care if we break every record transfer-wise going. This is not a risk. Paul Pogba is not a risk. Yeah, he's had a few injuries, don't get me wrong, but it's not a risk. If he comes in, he'll push us on to another level. Absolutely. And he's young and he's... I can't say enough good things about why I want him. I'm
inclined to agree with you, Adam. I've got a minute, there's no risk on this one. I'm sure if he comes in, it would definitely be a success. Fast forward to 9 months from now, when Pogba is signed for City, he's broken his leg on his first training session. It's been a disaster, and someone will dig this video out.
I'll be on Vines. He never gets injured. But anyway, I think the verdict with this one is just completely 100% sure. I don't care what we pay for Pogba. I know some of you probably will, But I think 80 million is probably, strangely, quite fair.
I think we've decided on him. I think we're agreed. But let us know what you think. The comment box is there for a reason. Are you with us? Anything, just whatever it is for Pogba, or maybe a little bit more cautious and look somewhere else? I've seen a couple of Kondogbia fans in the comments.
Yeah.
And he looks a real talent and would definitely be less than half the price of Pogba.
Yeah. So is it Pogba or is it someone else? Let us know in the comments below. Do you want him for £80 million?
This is Ricky the Hitman Hassan. Subscribe to Blue Moon Rising TV for a knockout time.